This Hill County, Texas mother called 911 saying that she just killed one of her children and the other one is clinging to life and they should come very fast. And she was behaving very strange with the operator. However, they were able to go there. I'm not sure what happened with the other child. So during the interview, one of the experts on CNN was saying that she's borderline mentally ill and so forth. Well, just imagine. Oh, and they said that about sometime recent, she attempted suicide in front of the kids, and then they allow her to have a visit with the kids. The kids were apparently living with her husband. She is estranged and perhaps in the throes of a divorce and so on. But I can't see where mental illness would make one want to kill one's children. In all my growing up, I've never seen so many parents killing their kids. And I know that, of course, many people might have had mental problems, although in the Caribbean, mental illness is not such a big celebrated thing. Big psychiatry and big counseling and all this money and so on. And just people just taking it stride and just go on. Notwithstanding, there are other things you're going to throw in there now. Being evil, being conditionally, or being conditioned to be callous. Because as you watch many of the shows in television, they just condition you to be unresponsive to suffering and make you very callous, and also give you ideas and take you through to actually committing a crime. I drove a school bus once and took some children to a theater, big screen, and for the first time I felt as if I'm a part of the action on the screen. You see yourself either as the victim or as the the agent of the action, or just a bystander, whatever. And when you watch these horror movies and all these evil stuff, you're either a victim, perpetuator, or a bystander and so on. And any one of these situations, it's taking you to a level of evil that you are experimenting with. And then finally, society now is trying to sort of orient women differently. I see children, girl children, skating on the street, one doing skateboard, next one with a scooter, and many parents think that you could acculturate a child anyhow, teach them anything. I know long ago young girls used to be outfitted with a perambulator or pram, dolls, and home utensils like stove, fridge, and clean and so on. You can meet a lady today and she can't iron a shirt, or she doesn't even know how to wash without a washing machine. And what I find is that people have a certain amount of time, and a certain amount of time to be acculturated towards their sexual orientation. That is, a young lady will be trained and conditioned to do her roles that she would be expected to play later in life. But then you say that maybe we still can teach them that, but we can teach them basketball and football and softball and sports, motor racing, and how to fix your car, fighting, karate, and so forth, and scooting and skateboarding and all this stuff. So where's the time that they will find to learn to cook, clean, iron, wash, and so forth? Well, I know people are already saying that, hey, men should be able to do that too, and women don't have. I don't know, man. But you see, look, you got to remember that it's the woman who's going to make the children anyway, and most likely they're going to live with her. So you don't think it's smart to really teach her things that would help her to be a good mom? Well, life is so mixed up that people have ideas and all kinds of stuff, and they come up with some new things that there's nothing new under the sun. These things have been tried in the past. All you have to do is read history, and you will see that certain civilizations did some things that we are embarking on, and especially some parts of the world, the third world, people live a certain way, and people from Europe and so on, want to go down there and tell the people how to live like how Europeans live. But those people are living because of, I mean, the history. They're fully aware of it, and it's been handed down, so that they have a style lifestyle now that is consistent with experience and necessity for proper function in the home and so on. And so this mom here is either that she was acculturated bad, she doesn't have skills that would help her to be a good mom, maybe can't cook and take care of kids and so forth, and the kids crying would get her upset. She might have some mental illness, and then coupled with the Ouija board and psychics and all these little voodoo that's play with, and then live in a liberal way in which people say you could do anything and so on. So I hope that people are looking at these. Oh, and then she might have been a baby that was introduced to drugs, heroin, cocaine, marijuana, while she was in her mom's, when she was in uterus. So that there's so many things that are responsible for the way folks are behaving, that I can imagine a child, the first person they saw was the mom, and they continue with the mom feeding and taking care of them, and then suddenly she's going to kill you. You can imagine how that is. That's really hard. I hope that folks are looking at the trend and are planning how to help women to be good moms and good whatever. Also men too, because men also trying to be good cooks and fashion designer and stay home mom and all this crazy stuff. I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. We can't reinvent things. I mean, this is why you go to school. You go to school so as to learn what has been done in the past, see what works, and from out of college and high school, you should start doing the things that work. You don't have to go back experimenting with things that don't work. And that's the whole purpose. So folks go to school, and I don't know why they go to for babysitting or whatever, but you go to school to learn this stuff so that you can avoid this stuff. I mean, I was blessed with good health, and I haven't had many bouts of serious illness. But I mean, look today, down to recycling. This place is very nasty. You get things out the garbage bin where there's feces, people spit, things decaying. You have maggots, you have flies, you have all this mixed up stuff, and then these guys playing with that, and then suddenly they're gonna bite some pizza. They're gonna, they like to take the hand and hold the pizza, or take the nachos and mix it up with this salsa or whatever. You can't use your hand like that. See, that's where you go to school to learn about health and how to take care of yourself. So again, we need to let women understand that to live a successful life, these are the skills you need. When you have mastered these, then perhaps you could spend some time on some other things, but we must get these basics in.